محض صدفة أوصلتها إلى ما هي عليه الآن. ليانا الخطاطبة طالبة في الجامعة الأردنية، اجتهدت وثابرت وتجاوزت المرحلة الثانوية بكل شغف وأمل لتكون من الأوائل. تخرجت بتخصص اللغة الإنجليزية التطبيقية لتتماشى مع الحياة الواقعية ومتطلباتها. وخلال فترة كورونا وجدت طريقها في أكاديمية EnTone والتحقت بها، فوضعت هدفاً لها وقامت برفع مستواها في اللغة الإنجليزية. ليس ذلك فحسب، بل وتعلمتها بلهجة أهلها على يد الأستاذ العظيم أنتونيو صاحب الفكرة المبتكرة والفريدة من نوعها.
Asking and giving direction. Asking for direction. On the road question. Excuse me, could you please tell me how I can get to the University of Jordan, the downtown area? Excuse me, I'm looking for the parking lot. Do you know where it is? Excuse me, how can I get to the city hall from here? Excuse me, which way is the Medicine 60th Avenue Street, the movie theater?
Hi there, I'm Liaana الخطاطبة, and today I'll be sharing with you some exciting things about me. First off, I'm a university student majoring in applied English. Now, why would I study applied English even though I was an A student my entire life? You're about to find out. One day, I met my English teacher, whom I love dearly, by the way. By chance, we talked about my future, and I'm very thankful we did. She changed the way I see English. My eyes were open to the beauty of this language. She filled me with so much admiration for her. She's truly special, and therefore hard to describe in words. And I look up to her so much. For that reason, I decided to follow in her footsteps. I started seriously considering what options I had to become a great person before anything else. So I decided to become a teacher like her. I started thinking of ways to improve my language, so I did every possible thing I could do. Reading stories, listening to music, watching tons of movies and series in English, to name a few. It all paid off when I started understanding most videos and songs without any subtitles. I was ecstatic, and my love for English was growing more and more each year. Years passed, my junior year was winding down, and my senior year was getting closer. As I said before, I was an A student my whole life, and everyone expected me to choose the sciences. But to everyone's surprise, I chose the literary field. During my senior year, people around me couldn't be any more toxic. They were just so unsupportive. On the bright side, my family was there for me from day one. They are my biggest support system, and I'm so grateful to have them in my life. They always believed in me and did everything they could do to help me achieve my goal. With that being said, I did my best. And guess what? I nailed it, of course. I got a GPA of 99, which is accepted by most, if not all, universities in Jordan. I was over the moon back, because then finally, I could start on the journey I've been dreaming of my whole life. And as I had promised to myself, I started studying applied English. Now I get tons of questions about my major, and I can see why, as it is one of the newest majors in Jordan. So many people ask me about the difference between it and English literature. Well, applied English is a great major as it focuses on English usage and how it applies to real-life events. And it's obviously not applied randomly. We study English usage for fields like business, tourism, science and technology, and journalism. Translation also has a fair share of focus within the major as it relates to so many different fields. As for English literature students, They mainly study old pieces of American and British literature, like novels and stories, so their options are limited when it comes to applying for jobs. For the most part, people who study English literature have no option but to become a teacher. Don't get me wrong though, it's completely fine. I mean, I want to become one myself. I'm just explaining the difference between these two English majors. In addition to my major, I love the whole university experience. Campus life was so much fun from day one. Sadly, the pandemic had different plans in mind, and well, the rest is history. I can't lie though, even though lockdown has a silver lining, it made me stumble across Antonio's Way Academy. Although I was happy with what I'd accomplished so far. Regarding English, of course, I wasn't fully satisfied. I felt like I needed to step up my game, and Antonio's Way was the way to do it. 10 out of 10, I highly recommend it. Doing everything with love is a principle I try to live by, and the beginning of my learning journey at the Academy was done with this same love. However, something here was truly special. I could talk for ages about what I learned from day one. Mr. Antonio is truly an amazing teacher and fatherly role model who cares deeply for each of us. He helps us realize our self-worth and shows us how to make the right decision at every stage of life. I honestly could talk forever about how amazing he is. He is the kindest, most knowledgeable, and funniest person ever. I enjoyed every class with him and wish they would never end. We've been hearing about social cooperation our whole lives. We even took it at school, but I've never seen it implemented anywhere, not that I can recall. However, things changed when I met Mr. Antonio and the whole team at Antonio's Way. They went above and beyond, encouraged us, and tried their best to help us become the best version we can be, both in English and in life.
المدرسة الأنتونية أفضل مدرسة لتعليم اللغات في الكون.